Contrasts, polarities, opposites. That's life at the moment for me. Been awake since about 3:30, which is a surprise. I used to do this all the time, but lately I've been sleeping 8 or 9 hours or 8 hours straight and telling my friends because that's a big thing for me. So let me tell you about yesterday, because that's probably what's keeping me awake. Yesterday morning I woke up in the Bay Area, where I really like. Beautiful sunny day despite the cold. Went and visited my friend Dean and had coffee till, well, I have tea, on his balcony in the sun. Despite the cold, it was absolutely beautiful in the sun. Then I came to Newcastle because my mum had an eye operation. No, eye appointment. Checkup thingy at 10:30. That involves going to her house, because she's 90, leaving my van at the bottom, picking her up. She wasn't ready, which is unusual. So we drive back again, somewhere where I've driven past. That was like an hour and a half later for a 10:30 appointment. She didn't have an appointment at the eye place. It's in September. It was on her calendar. So I'm having the, she's decided that she's going to go into aged care facility of some sort. So we've got, a week ago, we applied my beautiful cousin wig, not cousin, stepsister, applied so that Mum can be assessed. So she's moving somewhere else, and we don't know how long that's actually going to be. So I had to take Mum home and try and figure out why she had an appointment that she didn't actually have. And then leave her to go to visit her great-granddaughter. I got my business cards proof back. So I'm having the opposite of, the stress and difficulty and sadness for Mum, struggling with life at the moment, with me creating a new business. It's just such opposites. I had a call with Stace, who has been my mentor and friend for several years, and now I'm coaching her as well. And we're going to do a collaboration together, work together. I'm very excited about that. Then I went and got my business card printing underway for my intuitive mystic card readings and coaching business. I felt really flat coming back to Newcastle. It's really heavy here, and the energy, there's a lot of sad people, a lot of loneliness and illness and death, and I'm very sensitive. What else did I do? Oh yeah, I went and looked at the whales. Tried to look at the whales. We saw some on the coastline where I've got some friends, because we did this last year. Generally in the mornings, not in the afternoons, but yeah, it was beautiful to see people again. And it's very cold. Winter has come. Even though everyone said it was going to be a mild winter, because apparently that's what the media must have told them, it was not. Anyway, 1st of June came and it got cold. And I'm not a fan of the cold. I don't like winter. I wouldn't be here if I didn't need to be here for my family. So that's only a little bit of the contrasts in my life. I'm only in Venus. I'm moving out of Venus for a week, in a week's time, I think, or 2 weeks' time, something like that. Time seems to be irrelevant at the moment. Anyway, what else has happened? Yeah, Mum's ready to move in somewhere, and we've got to wait for approvals and things. And there's waiting lists. There's another scratch on her car. She probably shouldn't be driving, but she thinks she should. She only goes to the same sort of places, otherwise I drive her. It's really sad to see the decline of my mum and how she's struggling with life. And there's nobody but me to really do anything, and she's very, very independent, even more than me. Anyway, yeah, my engine needs work, that's right. I do need a turbo. It's the boost though. The engine is a lot better, but I just clicked over 310,000 Ks, so Venus has parts that are wearing out, and I'd rather do preventative medicine than maintenance. See how that's what happens when you wake up at 3:30 in the morning. Oh God. Anyway, it's been a wild, and it's garbage night where I'm staying, so the garbage truck's already started. It's still dark because it's 5 something. So I'm going to go back to sleep for a little while. But I'm, creating a new business, doing some exciting stuff with my friends, trying to stay positive and upbeat, and there's nothing I can do to help my mum make her life easier, because she has to live in that house until she goes on a waiting list and a place comes available for somewhere else, and she's going to move out of somewhere where she's lived for 65 years that isn't suitable for her at all, and she's struggling with, and it's freezing cold. I remember it from when I went to school, how much I froze on mornings like this. And it's June. It's not even the cold middle of winter yet. It's only just started, and I really, really struggle with it. So I don't like walking in the wind, I don't like walking in the rain, I don't like being in the cold. So it's sort of, I haven't been in the ocean because the ocean is still all dirty from the floods. I got out of routines of everything. I go to people's places and have slightly warm showers now because it's just too cold to have an outdoor shower. It's too cold to have a cold water shower, let alone an outdoor shower. So I'm going to go back to sleep now. I just needed to let that out because that was just part of one day of opposites and polarities, and I look like shit in the middle of the night because I feel it. I have been sleeping well. I could have just stayed where I was. Anyway, I've got a couple of appointments today which will make me feel better, or I don't feel bad. Just life. It's just a contrast, and trying to stay positive, upbeat, and focused on myself. Yeah, certainly a challenge right at the moment, life, and I see a few things going on in the world that are a bit crazy, so I'm here to help people and uplift them. And, I just spoke to one of my best friends last night for, I don't know, an hour and a half. While she was working. She cleans while she's not doing the vacuuming. Anyway, and I was falling asleep. It's like, I've got to go to sleep. So eventually, I love you, Jack. We got off, she doesn't do social media. We got off, and the phone rang again. I got another phone call from my beautiful friend Bhavna, who's in the car, and when she drives, she makes calls, but I was just too tired. I just needed to go to sleep. So then when I woke up without having a full night's sleep and it's 3:30, I'm like, fuck. So that's what's been happening, and that's why I look like I haven't slept, because I have, but I haven't. Anyway, I feel better now. I've got a lot I'm doing. I've got to clear out the house at Mum's too. I don't know when I'm going to start that. Anyway, that's enough for now. But life's a bit interesting at the moment. Oh, and I posted on YouTube the story I did about loneliness. I kept talking and about all sorts of other things that I will put on here. But I had music on in the background, so it gets copyrighted and it doesn't get shared. It was soft as well, and it's that AI bullshit stuff, whatever that is. Must be scanning it or something. And yeah, so if I have music on in the background, my videos don't get put out there on YouTube. Anyway, it's growing. I've got 50-something subscribers now. It's slow growth, but it's really interesting because YouTube's a totally different platform. And yeah, people don't get me on there like they do on Instagram and my wildlife. I've been listening to Human Design, an app I've got, which I really like. Human Design. It's actually how you work, and if you listen or read, learn about your human design, it's exactly what I am. Here to show people that life doesn't have to be how you think it should be. Life doesn't have to be like everybody else. I'm an experimenter and a communicator, and yeah, I live my life very differently, and I love it. And I change a lot, and very spontaneous, and yeah, that's all my human design. Anyway, I'm going to go to sleep for a little while anyway. Hopefully I'll hear the birds soon. Much love, everyone.